Okay, guys, I got Chris with me, my grandson back there, and I've got Fred, my son-in-law, and we were headed to we were headed to we were headed to Fort Campbell, but this is a double back vlog. So Fred always carries. What do you carry? A gallon of
a gallon of water.
He's got a gallon of water. So we're in my car right now. He came to my house. We took my car, and Chris. Just kidding, Chris. So he forgot Fred's gallon of water, and Fred can't go anywhere without his gallon of water. So we're gonna have to do this all over again. Luckily, we're only about. Luckily, we are only about 3 minutes away from my house still, so it worked out. We're already late to begin with. Our 0800 hours turned into 0900 hours. Now it's going to turn into 0910.
All Chris's fault. Chris.
Yes, all your fault, Chris. All your Chris. Were you the one who was late getting up this morning? Who was late getting up this morning?
The funny thing is, all of them told me yesterday they was going. All three of them. Yeah, we're going. We're all going to go with you in the morning. Chris was the only one that got up.
Ah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yay. Your mom said you would go.
Yeah, everybody else is still in the bed.
Mom said Dad was late too.
All right, well, we'll be back.
Yeah, we late together. We late as a family, baby.
We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, we are on round 2. We just picked up the water, and we are rolling. What time is it? Does anybody know?
8:47.
8:47. But we'll just pretend it's 8 o'clock. 0800.
8:30.
8:30. Okay, that's getting closer. Not too bad, guys.
We're gonna act like we went and got IDs already.
Now, Fred, as long as I have you on film, so you were in the Iraqi war, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What do you remember about the Iraqi war? Like, do you have anything significant that happened down there? Do you want to?
I mean, I kind of remember everything. It's not too much that I forgot. I went to Iraq February of 03. I came back March of 04.
So you just went one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
One tour. The crazy thing about it is, when we first left, they said we only gonna be gone 6 months.
They were.
I wound up being gone 13 months.
13 months.
Yeah.
No, you weren't down there at the same time as Ed, were you?
Yes, I was.
So were you friends with Ed at that time?
No. The funny thing is, we probably worked together because I was applying. He was a truck driver, so we had to cross paths somewhere, but I didn't know him.
So now Ed is Chrissy's ex-husband, and Fred is Chrissy's current husband. But we're all friends. Everybody's friends. It's just one big family, guys. So, so were you there when? So I know that Ed was there when Saddam Hussein got captured.
I was saying Ed was deployed a few times.
Yeah, he was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, Ed went to Iraq more than once. And he had a crazy job. I ain't gonna lie. Truck driver was the most dangerous job in Iraq at the time because of IEDs.
Yeah, so I remember.
Was blown up.
Yeah, so I remember that Ed actually watched a truck blow up in front of him, and he had a friend in there. So that's awful, man. That's really awful.
I saw a tank get blown probably 30 feet in the air from an IED. That's how strong they were. A tank, like all metal. In the air, like 30 feet in the air from an IED.
Wow. That's awful. That's terrible memories. So, any good memories? I know it's a war. When you came home.
We made it back, baby. All limbs attached. I still got my fingers and legs. Let's get out of here. No, I say if I had to think of any good memories from Iraq, it was the way we embrace each other. Like I don't think I've ever been around a group of people that really had each other's back. Like when your life is on the line, I guess what you could say.
Yeah, right.
You know, like I was happy I went to war with the group of people I went to war with. I really was. Because if anything was different, who knows what would happen. But we all made it back. Everybody in my platoon, everybody in my company, we all made it back home. Nobody passed away. I mean, people got hurt and, maimed or whatever, but everybody in my company and my platoon live.
Thank God. So we're on Gate 7 Road. Gate 7 is the same road that the visitor center's on. So I'm the only foreigner in the car. So Fred could get on the base because he's a veteran and he's also works on the base. And Chris is considered like a minor, but he's got an ID, so his driver's license ID, I don't know, something like that, right?
Yeah, but anybody under 16, you don't need an ID. If you're over 16, you supposedly need an ID, but if you're 17, look like you're 15.
So Chris is 16, so he needs his ID with him. And I need to stop and get a visitor's pass because I'm just an in-law. That doesn't mean anything.
You're a law-abiding citizen, so you can get on any military.
Oh yeah, I had to go through. Do they do a background check, like an instant background check?
What, you got something? You got background?
No, I don't think so because they let me on. They're giving me a pass, so I think my background's good.
You up to something? You got something up your
What
sleeve?
I did when I was sleepwalking, I couldn't tell you. But apparently, it never registered. So, here's the visitor center up here that I'm going to stop at and get my pass. So we can go find 131 cemeteries.
Let's get it.
Right here. Looks like a lot of people are joining me today. Oh boy. Home of the Screaming Eagles. That's what they call these guys. Be back. Whoops. I don't know why this camera does this.
He said whoops.
Weatherly Drive.
I'm not going to ship it to you. Gotcha.
Is it going? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. So I wanted to explain to you what happened. So I'm at the visitor center to pick up a pass so I could go on to the Fort Campbell Army base. And what I had to do was apply online first. And then once you apply, they ask you all kinds of questions like your driver's license, your address, your name, any aliases, all this stuff. And then once you apply that way online, then it says it could take up to, I think, 24 hours for approval, but I got the approval like within 10 minutes. They verified all of my information and I got the approval. Once I got the approval, they actually sent me a text message telling me to go to gate 4 or something, but something was wrong with the online system because gate 4 was torn down. But my ex-son-in-law Ed told me come to the visitor center. So I came here the other day to find out what I would do today, and they told me, yeah, I would come here today, not gate 4, because gate 4 is gone. So this is gate 7 where the visitor center is at Fort Campbell in Kentucky and Tennessee, actually. Well, the gate 7 is actually in Kentucky. But once you go in there, what happened when I went in there is they scanned my ID, and then they took my picture. They told me to stand in front of the camera, and I smiled. And they took my picture, and then he said I'm good to go, and he never handed me a pass. So I asked about the pass. I'm like, do I get a paper pass? He goes, no, it's on the car. So, because I had already registered my car as well online, which I forgot about, so I'm glad we're taking my car instead of Fred's. But I just wanted you to know how that goes. So right now we're waiting for Fred because he went in there to make sure his veteran's card is active so we can get on the base. So it's a little bit of a process, but it's worth it because once you go in there, there's all kinds of things to see and do, and it's just very interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to explain. Okay, Chris, thank you. That's my... Okay, guys.
Hold up,
so,
wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hold up, I don't know what it's about.
Okay, guys, so they didn't give me a pass for my car. They said the car is registered, but Fred, because he's a veteran, he had to go update his veteran information, and that I'm not even going to show it close, but that's what they give him, a little he gets a paper pass. I get to just walk in.
No, you gotta scan your ID at the gate.
Oh, I have to scan my ID.
Yeah,
okay.
They put the pass on your ID card, meaning when you get to the gate, you gotta show them your ID and they scan it. If it pop up in the system, then you're good. If it don't, then you gotta come back here. Which you shouldn't have to come back here.
No, because I already came here. So yeah, so we're on the way to the gate.
And he's 15.
So we're at the gate. and we're going through. They scanned my ID, and this is the entrance
I messed it up, didn't it, Chris?
to Fort Campbell. So they didn't even need this. They didn't even
He
need.
said that's just in case the card reader's down. I got paper.
Oh, well,
So
what
can
do I
still
do?
get on post. I work on post and I'm a veteran. If it's an emergency, I gotta get on post. They can turn you away. Go home. You ain't got no reason to be on this base. Go home.
Now, do you know how big this base is by chance? Because you're our tour
I'm
guide
about to say
today.
I used to. I have no clue what it is now because it's bigger than it used to be.
It's
way
bigger?
Yeah, it's bigger than it used to be. I mean, Clarksville's bigger than it used to be.
Yeah, that's
You can
true.
tell that by Wilma Rudolph.
No kidding. The traffic in Clarksville is awful. Awful. So you see, guys, it's like a city.
But I
mean-
do know where one cemetery is. It's the German POW cemetery.
Oh, is
on
that
Fort
the one they captured those Germans that died? Yeah, there's a POW
So I know
cemetery.
where that's at.
Oh, right. I want to go there for sure. I mean, I don't know if you saw that map I put up. Did you see the map with all the little red dots? No, because you're not really on Facebook,
No.
but I forgot. I'll have to show you that. There is cemeteries all over the place. In fact, they probably build houses on these cemeteries.
That's a possibility.
I'm not sure, but that's the way it looked to
They
me.
don't waste no space on Fort Campbell.
Yeah,
If a building doesn't get used, they knock it down and build something else.
yeah. So that's it. So we're headed to the German. It was a German
German
PO.
POW cemetery.
Yes. So, what war was that they were captured? Was it World War II?
Might be World War I. It's a placard out there that'll tell you everything.
Oh, okay. So we'll be right back when we get to that cemetery.
Be
But
right back. Be right back.
be right back. Oh, look at the planes. Now these are old warplanes, I guess. How much is gas here? I don't
When I first
need
got
it.
to Fort Campbell, gas was a 99 cent a gallon.
99 cents a
I
gallon.
promise, when I first got to Fort Campbell, gas was 99 cents a gallon.
So, do you have to be a veteran to get gas?
No.
Or once I get on here, I can
No,
get gas.
You can do
Whatever I want now that
pretty
they
much
let
you
me
can
in.
shop at any place on post.
I can't go to the commissary.
No, that's probably the only. In the Class 6, you can't go there either.
What's class 6?
That's what sells alcohol.
Oh, they won't sell me alcohol
Mhm.
because I'm not a veteran?
No alcohol or tobacco products on post unless you're a veteran or a soldier.
Oh, wow. But you can take me in the commissary just to look around, right? Okay, because you're a veteran, so I could go with
I was
you,
about to
right?
say, you can go in the commissary and look around without me. You just can't buy nothing.
Oh, I
They
can't
gonna
buy...
ask you for your ID when you get to the register.
Oh, but the commissary has food and groceries just like a regular store, but no tax.
Mm-hmm.
No tax on anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. All right, so we'll be back when we get to the POW cemetery.
Range Road. That's what they call this, Range Road. It's a road with a bunch of shooting ranges on it.
So this road has shooting ranges. Oh, is that what those are right there? Like
No, the shooting ranges will be on your right.
Oh.
Those are pretty much places where people work at.
So I decided to leave this camera on for a while so you guys can see actually how big this base is. It encompasses 2 states, Tennessee and Kentucky. The mailing address is actually in Kentucky, but the base goes into Clarksville, Tennessee and beyond. Chrissy said it's actually bigger than Clarksville, the base. Is that probably...
I don't know. I don't think so, but it's close. I mean, Fort Campbell is huge, and it's not even just the base, meaning what's behind the fence. You go outside of Gate 10, and it's pretty much a whole nother area that is Fort Campbell. Like it probably is about this. Maybe, I don't know. Clarksville's kind of big. I want to say Clarksville is bigger than Fort Campbell, but maybe by not too much.
So how many gates does Fort Campbell have? Do you know?
Off the top of my head, 10, 11, 12, at least 13 or 14 that I can think of that I've actually seen with my own 2 eyes. At least 13 or 14.
Man, Fred, thank you for doing this for me because I would never find these cemeteries now that I'm out in this base looking. I'm like, where the heck? I mean, look at it. It's miles and miles of... I wonder what they do with all this
Yeah,
land.
so the shooting ranges. As you can see, like, see that range? See that right there? Range 13 and 14. Long shooting ranges.
Oh. What's that little house? A lookout?
That's the control tower. That's so you can see the shooting range. To make sure everybody's being safe.
Oh, so there's
Make sure everybody
there's
knows.
guards in that little white building that watch the people on the range.
I wouldn't call them guards. It's like range control. It's somebody that's in charge. Somebody that's in control of what's going on. That's the fuel point. That's where everybody goes and get gas.
Now, what's all this? 'Cause
Free
it's
gas, baby. But
That's
not for your
free.
car. Not for your car. Not
Oh,
for your
that's
car.
where they fill up.
Not
like
for your car.
the,
Not for your car. Just for military vehicles.
Oh,
that's
military.
aerosol school right there.
Oh, this is the school where they take air assault lessons
Yeah,
or whatever.
Aerosol school. I drive past it so you can get a closer view, but yeah, that's aerosol school.
Was that like an
Ranges.
army jeep that just passed by us?
No, that was somebody's personal jeep.
Oh, it looked like an army jeep.
It could have been an army jeep, but it's still somebody's personal. People do stuff like that. They
Oh, I
will
know
buy
that
an
they buy
yeah,
the army
yeah.
jeeps, yeah, when they're done with them.
I went to school with somebody who used to drive up in a little tank. I was like, where did you get this? Yeah, boy, from Fort Campbell. I'm like, why? Gas has got to be $1,000.
Plus, I think they sell them really cheap. I think the military vehicles that are used are pretty cheap. I mean, not cheap, but a lot cheaper than...
cheap to the army, not cheap to us. It ain't gonna be no $5,000.
No, they're still... They used to be years ago.
$50,000. Like goodness.
Now, what is that building? What is that? Do you know?
Still ranges. It's all shooting ranges.
Oh, this is all the shooting
All
range?
shooting
Every
ranges.
bit of it?
Everything over there is shooting range.
Now, what's the building that's coming up here? Straight ahead. That we're going to run into if we keep going.
Somebody worked up. I don't know what they do there, but I know civilians worked up.
Oh, civilian building.
Maybe it's bus driver training since the buses out back.
Where are all these cemeteries hidden? That's what I want to know.
I don't know where your map at.
It says some academy. This is some academy. Man, how do you find your way around here?
I've been here since 2000.
All right.
That's the best way I can explain.
So you've been here like 24 years?
I've been on Fort Campbell since the year, March of 2001. I've been on Fort Campbell since March of 2001.
So 23 years or something?
I was either a soldier or I worked on Fort Campbell. Yeah, 23 years. So that's how I got to learn the boats. Nobody ever gave me no tutorial or directions. Just me, lunch breaks, after work, tired of being in
Did
the
you
barracks.
ever get lost and not find your way back?
I mean, no. I mean, 'cause it's Fort Campbell. You're going to pop out somewhere. You're not going to be outside of the base.
Well, I know, but if you had to be back by a certain time, did you ever get lost and not be able to get back by a certain time?
No, because at the end of the day, you can't wander off that bad. Like, you can't wander off to the point where you're lost. You can't. If you do, you're outside the gates. Now, going outside the gates to where, like, the back 40 and where we do field exercises and stuff like that, yes, you can definitely get lost.
So explain the back 40. They call it the back 40, and that's the back 40 acres, right? I think that's what the guy in there told me.
Mhm.
And that's where you do exercise for things.
Field exercise, where you train, like you're in the field, like you're at war. That's where you train.
Is that where they shoot the bombs off that I hear about sometimes?
No, that's all at the range.
Oh, back there where we were,
Only
like
blanks get shot out in the back 40 because it's too dangerous. Which I used to hate because it was coyotes and stuff like that back then. I got blanks. So
yeah, but the coyotes are scared of the noise, though. I think.
if I get ran up on by an animal, but ain't nothing gonna happen.
So Chrissy was telling me, or even the guy inside of the visitor center had said he thinks the cemeteries might be in the back 40 area,
I
but
was about to say I know of That's what I know of. That's what the only one that I know on post is this one was going to. The other one that I know of is in the back 40. So when you say
So
there's
you
like
know
100 and something,
131 it says.
I was like, for real? I had no idea. And I've been here for 20 something years and I had no idea.
And yeah, the guy inside said that too. At the visitor center told me that. He's like, cemeteries? What cemetery?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I said, well, you guys have 131 on this post and I want to see them all.
The way I found this one is because I used to jog back here. Like this road that I'm riding on, I used to run this, actually exercising. And so when I was going up this hill, I saw a sign that said POW Cemetery, and it was like, what? POW Cemetery? So I stopped over there. So that's why I say nobody ever told me anything. This is all from experience. This is all from me just moving around on posts. I never knew of any other cemetery than this one. I was surprised when I found this.
Wow, it's a rocky road. It's not even paved.
That's what I said.
Wow, look at
This is all
this.
exercise. I was back here getting exercise. Nobody ever sent me back here.
There's a guy on the road.
Probably working out, like running or getting some exercise.
I wonder if he knows where the cemetery is.
Oh, he got a animal. He got a dog with him. Matter of fact, I've walked Sugar back here before.
You've done what?
Walked Sugar Bear.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. I walked Sugar Bear back here.
Look at these beautiful dogs.
They are beautiful.
Well, people are friendly here.
Yeah, that's the sign I saw, and that's what made me stop over here.
Wait, where's the sign?
Right now.
Wow, let me get this. Okay, so
So it's number one. So we off to a good start.
could you put your head back just a little? I want to take a picture.
I'm sorry. How you lean the seat back?
No, that's all right.
There you go.
Okay, I just want to get a picture of it. You don't have to lay down in front.
It's tight.
Okay, I'm good. I got the picture.
Right,
Thank you. So this is the first cemetery, German POW cemetery. Look at this. Wow.
They even got the German colors on the end poles.
Holy
The red
cow.
and the yellow and the black.
So we have to look this up. Can someone Google that? Can you Google the German POW cemetery at Fort Campbell? Because I want to know.
The information right
Oh, all right. We got information out here. Hold on. So you guys, this is the German POW prisoners that were buried here. Let me see what this says. So what war was this? That's what I want to know.
World War II.
So this was in World War II.
During World War II, thousands of captured soldiers became Allied prisoners of war. Nearly 425,000 German, Italian, and Japanese POWs came to the United States on empty supply ships, returning from the war front. For the remainder of the war, these prisoners were spread among 142 interment camps across the country. 3 compounds were located on Fort Campbell, which housed Germans captured from the North African campaign. Each compound was fenced with barbed wire and guard towers stood at each corner. Within each compound, POWs had access to recreational areas such as library, chapel, mess hall, infirmary, etc. Camp activities included soccer matches, theatrical musical performances, and film showings. Opportunities were provided to learn English and take other educational courses. The prisoner published newspaper, The New Way, announced these events and provided a diversion to life in captivity. Farmers turned soldiers caused local farms to experience critical labor shortages. POWs could be used as contract labor and earn 80 cents per day.
Wow,
Jeez,
80 cents a
per
day.
Under the Geneva Convention. Most POWs enjoyed the opportunity to leave camp, work, and earn extra pay to spend at the canteen. In turn, they helped save the local farms and regional economy by providing manpower to harvest crops. And those are the names of people that are buried here.
Oh, so these are the buried here. Okay.
80 cents a day.
80 cents a day. That's great. But back then, you gotta think $1 took you a long way. Fort Campbell German POW visitor policy. Respect grave sites. Removal of flowers, mementos, artifacts from grave sites is prohibited except by cemetery staff or by respective tribe. Pets are not allowed in the cemetery except for service animals and military working dogs. Picnicking is not allowed inside the cemetery. Ooh, picnicking. That's crazy.
Some people do that in the cemetery.
Fresh cut and artificial flowers may be placed on graves at any time. Flowers that have become wilted or otherwise present an unsightly appearance will be removed.
Wow, this is something.
Read the names. See if we can get them close enough to read some of these names.
I don't know. I could probably do it with a camera.
Dennis Williams. Born, I can't see that. Born 1873. Died 1889. I believe that's what that says. Yeah. 1873 to 1889. Jeez.
There's one here. Let's see. A flat stone. Can't read it though.
I can't even. Dhysgy. Side. People from Cutaway. Kitbwah.
I wish I could walk inside the... You can't walk inside the... Oh, you can. This is open, Fred. You can walk in here. Cool. Okay. You can't... It's hard to read these stones. Eugene Ulrich. Gosh, I can't... I don't see a date. 1944. December 3rd, 1944. I think that's probably when he died, I'm guessing. Kurt Frank. It's hard to read. January 7th, 1945. Herbert Linder.
Like I said, when you go out gate 10, it's a whole nother post pretty much, but it's an airfield out there called the Saber. Apparently he was buried there before they built it. So in order to build it, they had to move him, and that's why he wound up here.
Hang on, Fred, you're going to have to repeat that for me, you know. So let's see what this other stone says. William Dennis, born March 10th, 1823, died January 30th, 1899. He said he was willing and ready to go. This is unknown. This says unknown. So that's it. I mean, this is it, guys. It's way back in the woods. Kind of a woodsy area of Fort Campbell back here. All trees and forests all around. Now, hey Fred, what were you saying? You were saying something about a guy that was moved?
The biggest tombstone, William Dennis.
So which one? Well, that big tall?
Big one, yeah. He was a local farmer, and he was buried near Saber Airfield. Saber Airfield is another airfield that belongs to Fort Campbell, but it's not on base. It's outside the base. So apparently he was buried there before they built it. So in order to them to build that airfield, they had to move his body. So that's how he wound up here.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder, he's the only...
But this also says this cemetery is the only official Army cemetery on Fort Campbell. That's why I said I only know this one on Fort Campbell, because it's the only one on Fort Campbell.
It says it's one of 22 cemeteries regulated by the Office of the Army. So,
And the other ones are at Fort Drum and Fort Gordon.
so the other ones must have been more private cemeteries that Fort Campbell bought up because they took the
I don't
land.
know where your map at, because they said this is the only one they regulate. The other ones they don't regulate, meaning they don't take care of it, I guess.
And then this is the unknown one, which is right next to that big one. It says, I have to, unidentified female whose remains were inadvertently curated as an archaeological specimen. She can now lay at rest.
They were digging and found her.
Yeah. Wow, this is... So, I wonder, the 131 cemeteries, and there's only how many?
It says 22.
Oh, look at this. So, Eugene Ulrich, these are the people buried here. He hung himself in the barracks. Wow. And then Kurt Frank died from lacerations of the neck, arms, and wrist. Herbert Linder died from his injuries after falling from a truck. Then we got Joseph Redinger, shot in the back while trying to escape at a train station. And then William Dennis, local farmer who was originally buried, that's the one we talked about, near Sabre Airfield. His grave was moved in 1974 prior to the airfield's construction. And then the unknown female. Wow. Very interesting. That's something.
Beautiful.
Okay, guys, so now we are, this is the museum that, what is the name of this? Don F. Pratt Museum, but they're closed on Sunday. I guess they're closed till Tuesday, actually, so probably Sunday and Monday. So we can't go in there, but I'll come back another day to get inside the museum. But right across from the museum are all these planes and tanks or whatever they are. What are those, Fred? I don't know what they are. What do you do with these things? Shoot? Oh, are those cannons?
Yeah, pretty much ground artillery.
Oh, ground artillery, he says. Okay, well, I don't...
All of them got a placard next to it where you can actually...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See what they are.
And read about them. When they were used, what war, stuff like that.
I'll just let you guys read this. You could pause. So, enemy artillery. Boy, the sun is out today, so it's going to be hard to... So there's the museum right there, and this is straight across from the museum. Okay, and this says, right here, might be hard to read with the sun, but it says, in honor of those who served in the 11th Airborne Division, February 25th, 1943 to July 1958. The sun is killing me today. This is the Airborne Division. That's why they have the parachute there. So this area with the benches. Oh. Wow. In honor of the Black Test Platoon whose soldiers received silver parachute wings February to March 1944. The all-black 550th Parachute Infantry Battalion, 1944 to 1947. Man, there's a lot outside the museum here. So, do you know, does that say, is this from like World War II stuff, or?
Yeah, they actually, these were actually things that were took from enemies at war.
Oh, so these were
Were
captured.
these were the enemy's weapons. Enemy air defense. And it tells you where they took them at. The M1939 sold this weapon was captured in Ashar Valley during the Vietnam War. That's that Vietnam War. This was Operation Desert Storm, which was in the early 90s. That's where that came from. And this one is from Vietnam as well. So these are actual things that were took from those places when we were at war. Desert Storm and 2 of them from Vietnam. The enemy's weapon.
Wow. What in the world is this contraption?
Hold on, let me go back here.
Oh, it's okay. It's some kind of gun. Big gun. I don't know anything about this stuff, you guys.
It's an M1939.
This is an M1939, and what does that do?
It's air defense. It's for low flying vehicles such as helicopters. That's how they fend them off.
Wow, look at that. Man, there's a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you could spend the day just... Here, let me start over here.
Right?
Yeah, just out. You don't even need the museum, the inside. Oh, there's an army tank going by. What is this?
The Netherlands Memorial Garden. This garden commemorates the 101st Airborne Division aerial assault into the Netherlands near the city of Eindhoven on the 17th of September 1944. The flowers planted here were given in the name of the residents on the Eindhoven and to perpetuate the friendship and affection these people hold for our soldiers who fought for their liberation. The first flowers were planted here in 1961.
1961, the first flowers were planted here. What's the triple nickels? What does that mean?
Let's go find out. Yeah, look how nice the flowers were.
Oh, yeah.
Some beautiful flowers. And parachute infantry battalion.
It was what?
Apparently all black parachute infantry.
Oh, yeah, I read the front of this. Okay, let's see. Oh,
Black
this.
Test platoon.
Yeah.
Test. Come get me after y'all done test.
187th Airborne Regiment, Regimental Combat Team. Oh yeah, people leave coins. They mean something. Like a penny means that you're just visiting. Hey Fred, do you know what the coins mean again? Like if you leave a penny, you're just visiting. If you leave a nickel, you knew the guy, something like that.
This is the first time I've ever seen something like this. All of the coins I know get thrown into like a pond. Yeah. I ain't never seen one outside
Oh no,
the water.
yeah, when you visit memorials and stuff, people will leave coins for certain ones. And for soldiers, the coins mean something. Like a quarter means you served with them, you were there when they died.
So why this the only one? Because
I don't
There's
know.
memorials all over the place, but this the only one got changed.
It says these were killed in action.
That whole thing over there, that's all names were killed in action too. That's why I said I wonder why. Cause all three of them.
Maybe these are current people. Wow, look at this.
Oh, you know what? Operation Iraqi Freedom. That's the war I was in.
Yeah, that's why,
Yeah.
because they're current.
Well, no. Persian Gulf, that's old. These were 3 different wars.
But is there any coins on there
There's
one?
coins on all 3 of them.
Oh.
That one don't have scribings on the side like this one do. Or that one. That one got scribings on the side too. But rocket signs is one of the most popular infantry units in the army. Rocket signs, the 187 has probably fought every major war America has had. They're a real proud bunch. 187.
It says, rest in peace till we form again. All these names on this wall. Okay, I want to go on to, what did I miss? I want to see the planes.
Oh, we ain't even been to the other half.
What?
We ain't been to the other side.
There's another side?
Meaning the other side where the flames are.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, but yeah, it is. This goes on down the street. Like it's more memorials as you walk down this road. You can't see them from here because they're on the other side of that wall. But if you come around the wall,
What's the Dryer Field House?
you can see it still. You see them blocks of cement. There's more memorials down that way.
Oh, man.
It used to be a gym. I think it's I think they turned it into a museum as well. I worked out in there when I was a soldier. It was a gym when I was a soldier.
Dryer Field House
Yeah,
was?
I believe they changed it into a museum, but I haven't been in there since they changed it. Last time I went in there, I worked out and played basketball. The Liberator. Munich, that's in Germany. It's World War II as well. I'm gonna go look up that change thing. I'm curious now.
Now we come across the tanks and the planes. Just unreal. What'd you say?
There's plenty of birds living up there. Look at all the poop on the wheels.
Oh, wow. Bird poop on the airplane
Plenty
wheels
of birds
there.
living up in there. They're dropping soldiers off. A World War II military transport aircraft, the C-47 carried soldiers of the 101st Airborne Division behind enemy lines during Operation Overload, aka D-Day, in Normandy and during Operation Market Garden in Holland. Developed from the pre-war DC-3 airliner, the SkyTrain could carry airborne soldiers and supplies and even tow WACOG 4 gliders. Capacity 28 paratroopers, 224 miles an hour. Max.
Their cruising speed's 160.
They out of there. And they going 1,600 miles an hour.
That's a tiny helicopter, it looks like to me. That
It
one?
is. You can get up in there.
Oh, we can sit inside of it? Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah. Can't open this. Oh, it's open.
It'd be closed if they want you to check it out.
Oh, look at this one. I gotta get a picture of Fred sitting inside the helicopter. Well, there's no controls. Oh, up here. So that's the front.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bed. They let you in the back seat, but not the front.
You can put your hand in there.
You can put your hand in there. It ain't making it past my thumb. It ain't gonna make it past my thumb.
You just gotta get that hand.
The glass floor is crazy.
I don't know if you can see much.
Oh yeah.
A glass floor?
Mm-hmm.
This is the front.
OH-58 Cower. It's an observation helicopter, crazy enough, but it's an old one.
Okay, repeat that, Fred. This helicopter is what he's talking about right here. What'd you say it
It's
is?
an observation helicopter. It's doing reconnaissance. It goes to check out what's going on. You can't hear it. So if I was the enemy and they were spying on me, I wouldn't even be able to hear this helicopter because it's so small. That's what it's made for, though. It's made to go and check things out, see where the enemy's at, and then send reinforcements to go and handle whatever they need to handle.
So it's like a spy copter.
Exactly. Matter of fact, the OH on the side, that means observation helicopter. OH.
Oh. Okay. What does this mean? You're doomed?
You see what that means. You see all them guns and stuff on the side. You know what time it is. They got guns everywhere. In 2
Oh,
feet.
yeah. This is
We
a
ain't
war
picking
plane.
nobody up and we ain't dropping nobody off.
That's it.
See, matter of fact, see how I say OH? See I say AH attack helicopter.
Oh, wow. They got them labeled like that. So where does it say that?
Under
Oh.
U.S. Army, by the window,
Yeah.
by the poop.
It
You
says-
see underneath the poop?
Yeah. AH means attack helicopter on the side. That's so they don't forget which is which, I guess. That guy will think he's got guns and he's got
The Army
nothing.
simplifies everything. You already know. The Army breaks it all the way down for you. So you can't make a mistake.
Fairchild C-11 flying boxcar. And that's what we're standing in front of here right now. This is what it says.
Wings and everything else. You get enough people, you pick it up, put it on it. Or get a forklift or whatever, put it on there.
There's another little helicopter. Oh, this is the Air Force. Oh, look at that. What is that called? Why does it have jaws? Is that what it really looks like, or did somebody paint it later?
I don't know, they probably painted this during the war. They used to do stuff like this.
Now, what does CW mean?
What?
Huh?
Did you walk into the?
Yeah.
What happened there? My bad.
The wing was on the wing.
No.
1970.
Oh, this is 1970?
2 May 1970.
Oh, I just...
Oh, you did it too.
This is gonna hit. There's a wire here, guys. See this wire? Fred and I both walked right into it.
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
This is an Army helicopter. Man, it's getting hot out here, guys.
Right there, I think. Is that it? Or is that for the other one?
What is the one with the jaws called? Gotta be the shark.
I guess that's that, and that's that. The Cobra. The Cobra.
Oh, that one is called the Cobra?
And that one is called Lockheed Cheyenne.
I'm assuming since it both says AH, or they
Both attack helicopters. Exactly. You know what? The nose, that's what the gun is.
Oh yeah, I see the hole.
There's the nose.
Yo,
That's where the gun
Like
goes.
the mouth of that one.
their cruising speed 225.
They out of there. Nose and belly gun, yep. Nose and yeah.
There's a gun
yeah.
that pop out there.
Nose
too.
and belly.
Yeah, Fred says by the time you see the teeth on this, it's too late. Boy, they're tiny inside. I mean, look at how small these seating areas and stuff are. And then, of course, we got the military jeeps. Hey man, look at it. This is crazy, you guys. To see this in person is just so different. Let me see if I could stick my phone inside. And this helicopter.
Pretty much what this is a drone helicopter.
Wait, this one is a drone.
Pretty much it was a drone before drone. That big ball on the top is a camera. This is a
Oh.
newer observation helicopter. This was a drone before drone.
Yeah.
Any good?
Man, it is hot out here, guys. So, what did the OH mean again?
Observation helicopter.
Oh, okay. Bell OH means observation helicopter. 58D Kiowa Warrior?
Kiowa.
Kiowa. learn how to pronounce things in school.
Aerosol
too, right?
school. Aerosol school. Aerosol school.
Did y'all see the paper already?
What does it say?
It's talking about the last time it was born. It was like 1 year ago on May 11, 2015, the last 7 OH-50 AD Kyle warriors belonging to the Condor Troop 2nd Squadron 17 Cavalry Regiment departed Fort Campbell, never to be seen in the skies again.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Got these wires all over the place. They're trying to kill somebody here. Yeah. Trying to get the wording, guys, but I don't know. That's in the helicopter window here. Ugh.
Airfield, but it's off Fort Campbell.
Okay, so we are on the way to where, Fred?
The airfield on Fort Campbell.
Oh, the airfield here. So, you see this place is huge, you guys. You would never guess. Driving past the, the high fences
Yeah.
and stuff, you wouldn't think all this is inside that.
It's pretty much its own city.
Yeah, definitely.
Own police, own hospital, own food. It's a city, pretty much. Own zip code. Own courts.
Yeah, and if you live here, you really don't need to leave.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
gas stations, grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else like for entertainment?
Barber shops, some movie theater on post.
There is a movie theater?
Mhm.
Really?
It's a movie theater on post. It's the MWR. You can go rent boats and things like that to do extracurricular activities.
Do they have a lake here?
Nah, post ain't got no water. But it's in the back 40. It's a couple places where it's lakes and places you can go fishing. But I can't think of one actually on base.
Oh, well, can I see the lake when we get there for the back 40?
Yeah, matter of fact, one of the place that I'm talking about with that one grave is actually by a pond that a guy showed me that he fishes at. That's how I found it.
Wow. Okay, when we get to the airfield, we'll come back.
I got what you're saying.
So we're gonna go by some barracks. We'll show you what they look like, because it's not like Gomer Pyle USMC, guys. It's a little more modern than that, right?
What's the age group of people who know who Gomer Pyle is?
Well,
I don't think Chris knows who Gomer Pyle is.
Chris, do you know who Gomer Pyle is? No? Well, you need to know. Come hang out with me. Okay, these are barracks. These are barracks, right?
Yes, man.
Look at these barracks. They look like condos.
They are barracks. They're getting renovated. They were brand new when I got here. That just goes to show how long I've been here. They were brand new when I got here, and now they're getting renovated.
Wow, and they don't even look like they need it.
Yeah.
I mean, these are nice modern
Nice
barracks.
buildings,
I mean,
yeah,
they
nice
are.
buildings.
They look nicer than my apartment complex. I think I'll join the army. How old do you have to be to? Can I enlist as a?
Age don't matter. All they care about is if you can run. Can you run?
I can run.
Then you good. Go on, sign the paperwork. Go sign the paperwork.
I might join the army, guys. I'll just work in the barracks.
Them the old houses. This housing.
Oh, this is housing for some of the.
It's probably the oldest houses on Fort Campbell.
Oh yeah,
They're
these are old.
renovating everything around.
Oh yeah, because I've seen some nice houses on Fort Campbell that people live in.
Probably the oldest one. That's still up. They
Now,
probably gonna get knocked down sooner or later.
This is all for housing for the military families, right? It's nothing you could buy on Fort Campbell to actually live all your life, right? I knew that, but I just wanted to make that clear.
But they have started opening up houses for veterans. Crazy enough.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Retirees, like if you retire, I believe they got housing for you, but you got to pay. Regular
Yeah,
soldiers
but
don't have to pay.
probably not much.
Go to the other one.
Yeah, I know Chrissy lived on here somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh yeah, look at this plane coming up. Because I was on this base a long time ago when she was living here,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't even know when that was. I think Andrew might have been about 4, maybe 3, 4. I want to know how much gas is on the base. Don't they have a sign? How come they don't have a sign?
Because the Army don't check. They don't care. You need gas or not.
Oh, it's right there. It's $3.09.
Expensive, man.
I only paid $2.87 at Walmart this
I'm about to
morning.
say it's expensive.
Yeah, forget it. Let's go.
It don't even look like it's open, dude. 2 cars out here, so somebody must be in there, but it don't even look open. Oh no, it's car there getting gas. Pumps can be open anytime, I assume, though.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not buying gas here. Oh, there's probably no tax though, right? If you're a military veteran.
No tax.
Is there a tax even if you're not a military
Yeah,
veteran?
nothing on post is getting taxed. If you buy it, you don't get taxed at all. And you don't have to be a veteran. Like I said, the only thing you got to be a veteran or active duty to buy is alcohol and tobacco. Anything else, anybody can buy. See what I mean? Like, yeah, there's stuff outside everywhere on Fort Campbell.
Yeah.
This one actually has a bomb going through the top of the tank.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
there's a bomb in there.
You see, that's what that
Here,
white
stop
thing
a
is
second.
sticking out the side.
Can you roll your window down? I'll zoom in on it. So the top thing is a bomb? Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Wow.
They opened up the hatch and stuck a bomb
So
in
they're
there.
bombing themselves, huh?
Apparently. The only way you can kill us is to open the hatch and drop a bomb. And as you go further down, see all that is the actual airfield. We can't go over there because, you know, see, stop, restricted area, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, here,
Yeah.
wait, hold it. We can't go to the airfield, guys, but it's restricted, but it's down there. Straight down.
Matter of fact, all of this,
All of this.
all of that,
I guess
over in the
Fred
airfield.
says.
That's where you gotta go when it's time to go. When it's time to go overseas, everybody gotta report to the airfield.
Oh, so when you go overseas, they tell you
That's
to
where
report
they pick
to...
us up at. They pick us up on the
Oh.
airfield. And next thing you know, you're in Germany or Iraq or wherever they need you to go.
So what did you do in the Army?
I was a 92 Alpha, which is well, the title is Automated Logistics Specialist, but supply. That's pretty much what I was. Supply.
They sure make it sound
Yeah,
fancy,
supply.
don't they?
Yeah, automated logistics. I'm like, what am I going to be doing? Supply.
Yeah, the title sounded scary.
It was supply. I was supplying arms. I hated my job until we got deployed, and then I realized how valuable my job was.
And so you got where?
Until we got sent overseas.
Oh, and then you realized, boy, I'm
Yeah.
glad I did what I did. You're probably using your own equipment.
Yeah, you got to think. I mean, anytime you need something, you got to go see supply. But when you are supplied, you don't need nothing.
Good point. So where are we going now?
Still riding past the airfield. I was gonna go
Wow,
back
this
down,
is still the airfield?
all that. Yeah, all that over to the right is the airfield.
Everything here is so huge. Like nothing is small. It's acres and acres and acres of land for one building. Basically.
It is. It is.
What's that building over there?
It's probably all. Everybody that works close to the airfield has probably something to do with the airfield, meaning helicopter mechanic or helicopter pilot or maybe work on the guns that go in there, something like that. So most of these people probably work in something that has to do with the airfield. Like those are hangars. It could be planes in there, it could be trucks in there. You know, I don't know. I don't work down here. I've never worked down here. But more than likely, that's what those buildings are. People who work
Is this where they grow corn? I'm just kidding.
No, that's where they roll hay. I ain't even realized they rolled hay.
They roll hay?
You see the
Oh
mows?
yeah, there's hay back. What do they do with hay? They don't have any horses, do they?
Maybe they sell it. I don't know.
There's hay back there,
Fort Campbell has
guys.
a horse stable. A horse stable. That's outside the post too, though.
Oh really? Can we see it?
Yeah, we gotta go past it to go to that. We gotta go past it to go to that cemetery I was talking about with the one dude.
So you think there's only those 2 cemeteries within the post, but the rest of them are all
I
out?
was just saying, them the only ones. That one that we went to is the only one I've ever known on Fort Campbell. It's the only one I've ever known. The other one I stumbled upon outside of Fort Campbell. So when you said, really? Because I've only known one. And that was that German POW one.
So this is the air assault school that Fred says that it is. Well, actually the sign also says it. So he's right. There's a screaming eagle. What does that say up top? The Sobolewski Air Assault School.
Sobolewski.
Let me zoom in and take a picture of that. Sobolewski Air Assault School.
I'll take it on the back so you can see the obstacle course. And they call it day 0. The very first day you get here, you gotta go through this obstacle course. And if you can't get through it, you get kicked out of school.
So the first day you get here, I'm sorry, my video,
Oh,
they have an obstacle course
yeah, I'm
that
gonna
you
show
have to
yeah.
do.
And I'm gonna take you back here so you can see it.
Yeah, and if you can't get through it, they
get
kick you
kicked
out.
You get recycled.
I wonder if some people try to get kicked out. But why would they try to get kicked out when they signed up?
Because some people scared of heights, so they will try.
Oh,
Like,
so they
wanna
didn't
go-
realize that it would be...
No, they didn't want to go like their higher ups made them go. Like, you gotta go. We put your name in,
And
you
they-
gotta go.
And they probably didn't realize they'd be going up high.
No, they knew, they just didn't want to go, so they was like, how can I get out of this?
No, I mean before they signed up.
No, they didn't sign up. Their higher up signed them up. Like, you don't want to go, but you gotta go.
Oh no! What
You
I
ain't got
mean,
no choice.
what I mean is
Oh.
when you join the army, you're signing up for this, but you don't realize
Oh,
that's.
in the army, yeah, but at the same time, it's also people that like, it's also things in the army where they don't make you go. Like if you weren't on Fort Campbell, like if you were somewhere else, they wouldn't make you go to air assault school. It's a Fort Campbell thing. It's really unique to Fort Campbell. Like
well, it's
Fort
the only
Bragg
air.
as well.
So
Like
I-
if you go to Fort Bragg, they're gonna make you go to airborne school, even though you don't want to go.
So I read that Fort Campbell has the only air assault
Yeah.
in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right. Oh, this is the obstacle
The
course.
first one is called
Oh my
the tough
goodness! I'm gonna do this one live. You guys, this is wow. So you got to climb that. Hold it. Stop a
Hold on,
second.
I'm about to take you next to it so I can explain it to you. Alright, so you start off on this side. So on this side, it'll be a rope.
So hang on.
It'll
So
be
you
a rope
start
hanging.
off where? Here?
See this mat right here? The mat right there?
Oh, this mat?
Mm-hmm. It's a rope hanging from there. So you climb the rope all the way up to the wood, up there. Then you walk across that. Then you climb up there, and then you climb down that rope.
Wait, let's get out and can you explain it to me?
okay.
Because it'd be better.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, you want to oh, you want to explain it or?
Ain't no ropes. You can't climb up there. You can't do none of this. There ain't nobody here.
Oh, so we're like, after you do this.
Start off right here.
So this is where what do you call this? But what is this, when the first day you come here, what is it called?
The tough one.
The tough ones? The tough one. So the first day you come here, Fred
This is
says,
the first thing you do. They put it's going to be a rope hanging out right here. You climb that rope all the way up to there. You climb over the top yellow one. You walk across those beams. Then you climb all the way up to that one, and then you come down the net. That's the very first obstacle you do at airsoft.
And you come down the rope, or
Yeah, the netting on the back, the rope in the back.
You want to just demonstrate the whole thing?
Ain't no rope to climb up there. See the
Oh,
rope
look
right
at this rope.
So you climb all that, and then you climb down this on this backhand side right here.
Okay, guys, we've been doing the obstacle courses
You
that they have here.
Climb, you gotta swing. That's why it's called swing, stop, and jump.
So
You
swing,
gotta come
stop.
over here, get on the rope, and then get your feet up here and get over the bar. So you gotta climb, yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, that's like a lot of snacks.
Should I try it?
I mean, if you want to.
Oh, you
Like
almost
that.
did it, man.
Like that. There you go, and then go over it. There you
Wow,
go.
good job, Chris.
There you go, that's it.
So Chris did 2 of them. Here, I'm going to try it.
Oh, you gonna go on, go get your some.
I think the trick is you got to hold it high.
Mm-hmm. It is.
That's too high.
Ain't no such thing as too high. It is such thing as too low now. Don't hurt yourself. Fort Campbell ain't gonna pay for it.
Do they have staff?
We not supposed to be over here with no medical.
Really?
Yeah, we not supposed to be over here with no medical. I mean, we could be over here, but we ain't supposed to be in this obstacle course with no medical.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Especially live.
It's too late. We done already.
I've been doing these live,
It's too
they're probably
late.
watching us.
It's too late.
Somebody should be pulling up any minute.
Whoever come, just remember her face, because I wasn't here.
No wonder why you wanted to stay in the car. Yeah, I can't pull myself up high enough for this. Like, how do you do this? Forget it.
You
I
tried. You gave a valiant effort.
Yeah, that was right.
All right, on to the next
We passed a couple that I don't have on film, but I did live videos on those. So, I mean, it's not easy. Woo. Where's Chris going? Is there?
one. Next office.
Oh, I'm not walking.
Yeah, it's more.
I guess.
It's more. That's why I bought the car. I said, it's a nice little way around.
I thought this was the last one. Oh, I guess there's another one.
No,
How many are there?
I don't know. I never counted.
I
don't
think
know.
that was 5 right there. Maybe 6. I don't know.
Low crawl. That's self-explanatory.
Low crawl. Okay.
Demonstration.
Yeah, you betcha.
I'm talking to Chris.
Oh, yeah. No, I am too. Okay, so this one's called the low crawl.
Yeah, so you know what it is. Yeah, low crawl. Stay below the wire. Crawl all the way through. I can do that.
You mean on your hands and knees?
Yes. Actually on your belly.
Oh, on your belly.
Flat.
Okay, this is the belly crawl.
Because as you notice, it gets lower as you get down there. So it's taller down here and it's smaller down there.
I also noticed that it stinks over here. Pew. Is there more? Oh, you're gonna do it? You're gonna get all dirty.
Nah, man, you don't want to put that in your grandma's car.
It's not that. I just don't want him to.
I don't want him to put that stuff in your back. It's sand. You can't get rid of sand. You already know how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this self-explanatory. It's low crawl, it's low crosses.
The name kind of gave it away.
Is there another one?
Yes.
I think we have to drive to that one, Chris. And this one is called the Weaver. They have names for each of these obstacle courses. You gotta go over the black, under the yellow, over the black, under the yellow, all the way up and then back down the other side.
Probably got to be the smallest.
Okay, hang on. Start over. What is this? Another obstacle
Yeah,
course?
it's an obstacle course, but it was at basic training. All right, you got 4 beams sticking out the ground, and then you got 4 platforms attached to these beams. These platforms are probably about 10 feet apart, maybe 7 feet apart, something like that. But you got a team of 4 people. You gotta get all 4 people to the top of it and back down to the bottom. But you need everybody's help because you can't climb it by yourself. So,
Well, how does the first one climb it then?
that's why I said the first one's probably gotta be the smallest person, or maybe the heaviest person, depending on how your team works. Because he's gotta be able to pull himself up, but you also gotta help him not fall and help him get up there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. It probably was the scariest obstacle, just for the simple fact that you're hanging off the side of that thing and you probably like.
So you're
20
hanging
feet in
off
the
the
air.
side.
Yeah, because it's 4 platforms. It's not like it's steps. So you got to go outside of the platform to get to the other one.
Oh.
It ain't no way to go up inside. You got to go outside on the edge to reach the next level. So you're hanging off the side of it, and if somebody's already up there, you can reach for their hand, they help you push, and then the people on the bottom help push you up. But if you're the first one or the last one, you really don't got no help.
Wow. That's crazy.
But
That's it, guys. That's the end of the obstacle courses. Yeah, this is a very scenic area. And Fred says he's driving us to what he believes is World War II bunkers.
well, I'm for the bunker for sure, but it's also posts, like fighting posts, like a guard post, some guard posts back here. So I think anyway, I assume that this part of the post, before they probably bought the back half, where the back 40 and things like that, this is probably how they guarded the back end of Fort Campbell. That's the only reason for these guard posts to be back here.
But then they added the back 40 later.
I believe they bought that area later on.
So the back 40 again is like the back 40 acres of Fort Campbell. I believe that's what that fellow told me.
That's a bunker. That's one of the old bunkers.
Oh, look at that. We can't go in there, huh?
No, it's locked. Well, it should be locked. I don't know. I mean, all that grass overgrown the door, you probably can't get in no way, but yeah.
So these are old World War II bunkers, probably?
It's some more like built into the ground, like into the hill.
Like into the ground, kind of? Wow, that will be interesting.
There's a bunch of them back here. It's a whole look. I'll show you. I used to go running back here. Yeah, I'm about to say, Chris, you've been back. Yeah, I took all y'all running back here before. You used to leave us, and Fred be way back there. Chris be way up there. I'm in the middle trying to keep an eye on both of them. Matter of fact, I came back here with Ryan and Jada as well. I think all of us came back here before.
And Sugar Bear.
This was before Suge. Yeah, this was before Suge. This is when they were real young. Not real young. I think y'all was probably about 6, 7, 8, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, people go fishing over on this side over here.
People go fishing here.
Be cool.
It says contaminated water on that sign. Well, you need a sign to find that out?
Don't drink it.
Yeah, don't drink the water, folks. So this here is a bunker that's built into a hill. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on it.
There's a couple of them. We're gonna run into some more. Crazy enough, that's all water. It looks like it's grass.
Is
You
it?
throw a rock out there and go bloop. Over there, it's all water. It's like a marsh.
That's water?
It's water. Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like grass, but it's all water.
So Fred says this is water,
Matter of
not
fact, we'll get out right
grass.
quick. Hold on. I'll show you something. Because it tripped me out too, because
Yeah.
I remember it being water. And then I came past here running one day. I'm like, what the?
Oh,
and I threw a rock and
no.
it was blue. I was like, oh, it's still water.
Hold on. Oh, I see. So that is not grass. Did anybody ever accidentally run in this? Like off of there?
Look at that store.
Oh, wow. This is a marsh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, water, boy.
It looks like grass, but it's all well, you will sink. You will sink.
That's crazy. I want to see this bunker now that I'm out. I want to up close. So were these rocks built as part of the bunker?
I think the rocks came later to try to hold the dirt, I guess.
Look at how steep that is.
Because as you can see, this ground, like all of this is like this was just built, like the guardrail.
Oh
all
yeah,
of
this.
is new.
Yeah, this
So
looks
those
new.
rocks are new. So I think those rocks are new as well.
Oh, wow, this is crazy. I wish that was open. I would love to see the inside. So you think this is like World War II bunker?
I believe so. I remember I've actually been in one. The one I went into, we just had a whole bunch of equipment in, like a storage, I guess.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I'm close and read the sign.
So they still use these for
Some of them
storage.
do, yeah.
It was open.
Fort Campbell building occupant notification, fire door, blast door, entrance. Consume asbestos, yes. There's asbestos in there.
Oh, that's not good. That's why they got it locked up. Yeah, there's a big old lock on there.
Yeah, it's super cold in there. It's super cool. It ain't no, you won't get hot in there at all.
You can feel like they're airborne.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, built right into a hill. Interesting. So here and there, all through the sides of these hills are bunkers, like I just showed you. Probably from World War II, but Fred says they use them for storage now. And it's very cold in there. Chris said he felt the cold air coming out of that one that I showed you. Is there more coming
These are all
up?
walking trails as well. These trails for people.
Oh, these are walking trails. But you could drive on them?
Hence the word walking.
Be careful, we're going around these corners. You never know what you're going to run into. It's very scenic back here. It is really pretty.
It is. You see a lot of deer back here. It's another bunch. You see a lot of deer back here, and the crazy thing about a deer on post is they don't run. They don't run from you because nobody hunts them. You can't hunt on post. So the deer don't run when they see you. They'll just stop and look at you, and you be looking at them.
Yeah, they're friendly deer.
Because yeah, it's almost nervous. It makes you kind of nervous. Like, is you gonna run or I'm gonna run?
Yeah.
I remember when I was working at the schools, I came out the back door and I swear it was probably about 20 deer out there. I went back in the school.
They scared you.
I turned around, went right back in the building. I said, all right, y'all got it. I'll go out the other door. I throw the trash way over here.
Yeah, this territory belongs to you.
Yeah, this is all y'all.
Where are we headed right now? Do we know?
What was I gonna take you
You're just driving around.
I was gonna show you them guard posts.
Oh, that's right.
But,
Yeah.
I was also gonna take you past the ammo point.
Oh,
where
yeah,
you can
yeah.
See all these where they keep all of the big rockets and missiles and stuff there.
No passing zone. Oh, for cars. Yeah, well, there's a double yellow line. We learned that in school. I mean,
Oh yeah, like these are the guard posts I'm talking about.
so these are guard posts for what?
Yeah.
For Fort Campbell?
Yeah, you can see the little slats that you can look out of, but you gotta climb in. You gotta see the stairs and climb in through the top, and then there's those slats on all four sides that you can look out of. That's why I say I believe these were put here before the back 40 was bought.
Oh,
to
yeah,
guard
they
the
look
back in the
old.
post. Yeah, to guard the back in the post. I believe
So-
this is how they guarded the back end of Fort Campbell.
So this was probably the back end before
Before they
they
had bought it
extended
back
it
40 or something.
40 more acres. Because they need more room, I can see that.
Another bunker.
Oh, there's another bunker. Oh, that one's got, wait. I think I can look inside that one. It looks like there's a window. It's not dark.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is it? Maybe it's,
But that box was
let me just get out and check because I just want to see if I could look inside. I keep locking myself in. I gotta be careful with this pop on the door. Oh, there's stairs on this one. See if we can go inside. Not inside. There's a lock on the door, but it looks like there's a window that's broken.
oh wow, this actually.
Oh, there is. Do you guys have a flashlight?
My phone's in the car.
Your phone has a light.
Hi, yeah, but how?
Cut the camera light on.
I think it's gonna turn off the.
That's the end of the video first. I'll look at my phone.
What does that say? Be careful, don't drop your phone in there. I'll feel
It's
really
over
bad. Yeah.
See how cold it is though?
It is very cold in here. You can't really see back there, even with the light.
Yeah.
But,
It's not really
well,
good.
it's better though, Chris.
Oh.
Hold it up there a minute. Can you get more in the middle? And I'll put it. Oh, there you can kind of see back there. What does that say? Drop? ACHS?
Not.
No. Not bombs?
Nowhere's open. Who's been in here? Is this a light switch?
Oh, try it. I don't know. I mean, if it is, they didn't pay the bill. Oh, that's good. Okay, I guess that's the best we're gonna do. Can't really do any better than this.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Chris. That was cool. Kidding me, you're kidding me. Wow. Oh, it's freezing in here. Don't lock me in. Holy cow. This is inside a World War II bunker. Look at that. There's, well, I'm sure that these aren't from World War II.
Cut the light on.
How do you turn the light on?
You got a flashlight?
Yeah, oh yeah. Here, stand next to me.
Oh no. It's a little creepy. Oh look, they got a lecture box.
What's over there?
Looks like a door. Yo, is that a booby trap?
Oh, be careful.
Is there booby traps in here?
It shouldn't be, but who knows? I ain't never been here.
Wow, this is crazy.
It looks like a bunch of thumbtacks up there.
Wow.
Scary. There's no more light switches, but
Do they work? None of them work. Well, that was very, I sure didn't expect that.
I doubt if anything in there works.
Oh, cool. Yeah, shut that door. I guess we gotta make it look like it was locked. That is the coolest thing. So this is the guard shack. They extended the Fort Campbell post base, and this is before they extended the base. They had these guard shacks at the end of the base. I don't know what this is. How do you get in here?
Climb through the top. We're Chris climbing up there now.
Well, wait a minute. Where is he? Oh, you gotta climb on these little rungs?
Yeah, and climbing through the top.
Is there a hole in the top?
Yeah.
it looks like a sliding door.
And there's a little window here. Careful, Chris.
That bill heavy. I know it is.
I'm not gonna be able to move.
I don't know. Maybe you will, but I don't think so. Yeah.
No, bud.
It's too heavy, man. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I see. You're trying to pull up the door. So that's how they... Why don't they just put a regular door in? You gotta climb on the rungs to get up there, then open the big door on top and jump inside the guard
You gotta
post.
think it's guard duty too. So you come out here with a weapon, maybe a canteen, maybe something to eat, all that. You gotta climb all that in there.
Wow.
You gotta climb all that
Well,
in there.
that'd probably be on your backpack.
Yeah, of course.
And there's another one over there. Well, and then the bunkers over here. Just awesome. Here we are at the ammo site, guys, and this is these are rockets. These are all missiles. Behind this fenced area. Look at how big those are. Just thought I'd show you, because how often do you get to see them up close? Goes all the way down. So Fred is driving us to the very first school that was ever put on a post, an army base, in all of the world, right?
Lincoln Elementary School.
Called Lincoln Elementary School. Look at this sign. I gotta get out. I want to take a picture of this. That. So what year? Okay. What year was it? Do they use
This
it?
was built, yeah, they still use. They didn't knock it down because of the significance of the building. They stopped using it as an elementary school and built other elementary schools.
Yeah.
But they couldn't knock down the building because of the whole historical significance of it. But
That looks like new lettering up there,
yeah,
though.
it's been renovated. It's been renovated
Okay.
a few times. Matter of fact, I believe that side is like an add-on. Like that's newer than this actual building. Like that part right there.
Yeah, this
It's
does
been
look
renovated.
older.
Yeah, it's been
So
renovated.
is there? Well, let me get out. So let's look at the sign first, which is over here. It says Lincoln Elementary School. And like I said, according to Fred, I'm sure he's right though, he said this is the first school that was ever put up on any army base in the world, not just in the United States. So that is interesting. So Fred, are they still using this for something?
Yeah, it's used. Say Public Works up there now.
I'm gonna go up to the door and put my camera on the door.
Okay. You should be fine. Nobody's here.
Well, there's cars over there.
Some all government trucks.
So was this the older, is this the original part of the school right here?
Yeah, that's the gym.
Really?
Behind
So do you know what,
there.
do you know what year this school was built?
I want to say in the 50s. I have to look it up. Let me go look at my
Okay, yeah, let me know, because I'm curious. Yeah, because it doesn't look super old, but the 50s, that sign is really old. That I just... And then they added that part on it over there later. Well, there's not much to see, I guess, you guys.
Wow, it looks new.
I know. Well, like your dad said, they probably
Renovated.
They're using it, so they're keeping it up, you know, and they're painting it and things like that probably. But I'm going to go over there and look in that.
Lincoln was built in 1952.
Oh, so this was built in 1952, the school.
Lincoln Elementary School is historically significant, and it was the first school constructed in the United States under the sponsorship of public law. This law provided federal funding for schools for military dependents.
So it wasn't the world, it was the United States.
It's the Army. The Army period. So I guess if the Army was outside of the world, then yeah, but it was the Army, the first school in the Army. At the time, Southern public schools had not integrated.
So they were segregated? The schools were...
It was outside, yeah, it was still segregated.
Wow.
At the time, Southern public schools had not integrated. So these elementary schools were constructed after the integration of the military in 1948. Schools never intended to exist as segregated facilities.
Still not much to see.
Still kid.
But still kind of interesting. Sorry, Chris.
Kind of smells like.
Damn, they said this school was the first one constructed that was integrated in Kentucky.
Oh, really?
This was the first school that blacks and whites went to in Kentucky.
But when it was first built, it was still segregated.
No, Kentucky was segregated. This was never segregated.
Oh, it wasn't?
Segregated, like Kentucky, as of the state, was still schools were still segregated. When this one was built, it was the first one where they were integrated.
That was integrated, okay. Well, that's really interesting. That sign looks like it's from older than... What year did you say? 1952. That sign's older than me.
In the United States, under public law, in Section 8, 1951. I didn't even know that sign was out here, but that sign is the same thing. Yeah, first school construction.
I'm not explaining, but it reminds me of
You know what's crazy? That was the elementary school too. They would knock all of them down, but they couldn't knock them down because the matter of fact, see the rail, that led up to a door.
Very interesting. Okay, now we're going to see if we can find the other cemeteries. So this portion over here was added on. But that's all original, apparently. But it looks like they did some remodeling and updated it. Because the front, that Lincoln Elementary School sign above the door is pretty modern, I think. I don't think that was here in 1952. But very interesting, so let's move on. Customer parking only. I wonder what they do here. And I got signs all over here. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the very first school built ever was in Germany. In
Germany, Austria, and Japan.
In what year? Were they all the same?
1946.
All of them were built in 46?
This was the first one built in America. I guess you gotta think outside of the country, you can't go to school nowhere, so they had to make a school. But in America, you can still send them, I guess, to a school locally.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So, what made you want to join the military?
My grandma.
Your grandma?
She ain't make me want to, just kind of sign me up.
Did she think you needed it?
I didn't even know. Like I came home, obviously, but I came home one day, and the recruiter was already in the house.
You're kidding, and you didn't know he was coming?
No, I had no idea. And I walked in, and I was like, "What is going on?" And she was like, "Sit down. He want to talk to you." And I'm like, "Huh?" And he gave me a he gave me like a little pre-test for the ASVAB, and I passed it. And he was like, yeah, I think you passed fine. And I was like, what is going on? And she was like, you need to think about this. And before I know it, I was gone to the Army. Probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
So you didn't sign up for 9/11.
I was gone way before 9. Matter of fact, 9/11 was my 1 year anniversary.
9/11 was your what?
My 1 year anniversary. I was in the Army for 1 year exactly.
Oh,
like
wow.
on my ID card was 9/11/2000. Everything happened on 9/11/2001. 9/11/2000 was on my actual ID card.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you signed up a year before. I know Ed signed up when 9/11 happened. I
That was
remember.
exactly my 1 year anniversary. I went upstairs for PT. I remember it like it was yesterday. I go upstairs for PT, and everybody was in the day room. That's where everybody, the TV, pool table, vending machines. That's like a common area. And everybody was like, "Yeah, this plane hit this building, man!" And everybody's watching the news because the plane hit the building. And while we sitting there, that other plane hit that building, and you can hear a pin drop in that room.
Yeah.
I'm talking about total silence.
Oh, I'm telling you, I remember
Total
that.
silence.
I think everybody remembers where they were that day.
And from then on, that was like everything after that was crazy. That's how I wound up at that bunker out there. Like everything was going so fast. We had to check this, check that, make sure we had this. We had to pick a team to go to Afghanistan. Like everything just happened so fast after 9/11. Like it was crazy. I was so new. Like I said, I had just gotten in the Army a year ago, so I probably had been at Fort Campbell maybe. I think I got in like January, March, April, like April, May, something like that, June. And then that happened in September. So when they put that team together, I wasn't a part of it because I was too new. It was like I didn't know enough. So they put a team together to go to Afghanistan, and they was gone like that.
So you didn't go to Afghanistan, but then they put a team together to go to Iraq.
Everybody went to Iraq.
Everybody
they
went.
put no team together. Everybody going.
We're all going.
Everybody going. The only way you didn't go to Iraq is if you were pregnant or something like that.
So how long, once that happened, did you end up going to Iraq? How soon?
Probably been another year. That happened in 2001. I didn't go to Iraq until 2003. So yeah, a whole year. But you got to think they were fighting in Afghanistan that whole year.
Yeah.
Before we went to Iraq.
That's
true. It was
true.
some people that went straight from Afghanistan to Iraq without even coming home. Yeah, it was people
that
that
had to be horrible.
went straight from Afghanistan to Iraq without even coming home. They were mad too, but it's the Army. There's nothing you can do about it. They had a sign outside. And the only reason I know that because they had a sign outside their building. And every day they would change the sign to how many days they had been deployed. And they had been deployed longer than any of us.
So they have signs up? How long?
No, they just did that on their own. Like they took a piece of cardboard and put that outside and put up a sign to say how long they was deployed to make a point. They were mad. They wanted to go home. So that was their way of broadcasting, hey man, we've been deployed 20 months, but everybody else been deployed 6-7 months. Or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Yeah,
how
that's
long
got to
it was.
be hard and on their families and everything.
Yeah, they were mad. I can't blame them. You know? Especially when they were telling us we were only going to be gone 3 or 6 months. Yeah, we're going to be gone 3 or 6 months. Da, 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 da. Before you know it, we were gone a year. And they were gone a year and some change, like a year and a half. I think they were deployed like a year and a half. They might have spent 6 months in Afghanistan and then went to Iraq, spent a whole nother year or something like that.
Did you call your grandmother and say, is this why you went?
You know, crazy enough, I never called home.
You never called home? Wow.
I mean, I would call sometimes, but I never really called home. It was a whole lot of hassle to call home, and plus, it felt like I wouldn't be doing nothing but worrying them. But my mother used to tell me my grandma was glued to the TV the whole time I was in Iraq.
Yeah, she probably was.
And you know what's crazy is she put me in the Army, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
put me in
She must have been feeling
Yeah.
really bad, thinking there was no war going on when
My
she
little
did
brother goes to join the Army, and I get a call saying, talk him out of it.
that. From your grandmother who put you in it?
Talk him out of it.
Did you talk him out of
He
it?
didn't go. Yeah, my brother never joined the Army. My little sister went to the Air Force, but that's it. My little brother was about to join. They was like, talk him out of it. Talk him out of it.
Wow. So we're headed to what's called the back 40, back 40 acres of Fort Campbell, where Fred came across one grave when he was, what were you doing, working out or something?
Working. Yeah, I was running. I was running all over the place, just to find different places to work out and run. And I went back here running and found this.
He found a grave back here, so that's where. But there was only one, he said. I just wonder, and this is a rocky road too.
Yeah, and it's got a little drop, like where the wood, like I guess where a bridge should be.
Where a bridge should be.
Yeah.
As long as there ain't no marsh at the end of that drop.
It ain't no water because it ain't been raining. But yeah, low water crossing.
Oh wow,
Where a
okay.
bridge should be.
Yeah.
So if it's been raining a lot, you can't come back here in no car. See the numbers let you know how high the water is. Whether
This
you can make
seems
it
kind of
through or not.
scary. Are you sure we can even drive over this?
Yeah, we got
Whoa!
it. We good.
Man. Have you driven over that before?
Yeah, but
Tell me it's the first time I'm gonna hit you.
A few times, but it's coming up here on the left.
The grave?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know the spot with all these trees?
I just remember. It's just a sign of something somewhere.
So do we have to walk into the woods
Pretty
to
much, yeah.
find it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know what this reminds
There
me
you
of?
go. You see that sign sticking up right there? That's it, right there.
Oh, there's a sign that says cemetery?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. How do you get across here? Wow, I gotta climb on these rocks?
You need some help? You need a hand?
Hang on, I'm taking pictures. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh!
Watch this step. Step on that rock.
Man, this ain't easy to get up here.
That's why I said if
Hang
this
on,
one,
maybe
this
Chris.
only one of them.
Here.
This number 33.
Wow. This is. And then I gotta get back down, huh? So, check this out.
Oh, Frank White.
Wow. He's got his own placard and everything.
Number 33. Remember how the German POW said number 1? So I'm assuming all of the graves might have something like this beside them. So we got to find some type of directory for those. To
Frank
find them
White
out.
Cemetery. There's only one grave in here. It must be Frank White.
Oh, Frankie.
Did you ever come across a snake in here?
No, I haven't.
Thank God, because that's what I'm afraid of. So they actually.
Right there in the corner.
Oh wow! Can I go in here?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It just say do not dig.
Oh, there are unmarked graves. I'm gonna go in here. It's okay, cause wait, is there an opening somewhere? Oh, right there. Whoa. Oh. Man, this is some rough terrain.
Ain't there something? The name of the tombstone ain't even Frank White.
What's that?
The name on the tombstone is not Frank White.
It's not?
No.
I wonder why they call it Frank White. Hang on, I'm coming. Oh. I'm glad I wore my gym shoes.
date of birth, her death date, and the date she was married.
Oh, it's a woman?
Mm-hmm.
So who is this? Mrs. Ellie J. Dabney.
Born in 1880.
January. Whoa.
Dabney's gonna knock you down.
January 23rd, 1880 to November 17th, 1935. It's got another name, I think. Married to Mr.
Willis Dabney.
Willis Dabney. January 30th, 1924. So this is the only stone in this, but there's supposed to be 100 unmarked graves here.
It's called Frank White Cemetery. Frank White ain't even out here.
Yeah, why is it called Frank White?
Unmarked grave. So there's probably one. Yeah, about to say, yeah, we probably, yeah. Within 100 feet, right there. Probably people buried all of this.
Wow, that's crazy.
I look like somebody dug them up.
Whoa,
Somebody-
this is crazy, man.
Came back out of there. Oh, no, probably did. No, that looks like, yeah, maybe.
I gotta take a picture of the outside from the outside of this.
So, like I said, yeah, if this one is, you know how secluded it is, I can imagine all the other ones are somewhat like this. But by that being marked with that number 33, it's some way you can find them. There's got to be a way you can find them.
Yeah, there's gotta be. Like,
They're marked with an actual number. So it's somewhere you can enter them numbers and find them graves.
weird.
You know what? Maybe since it says Frank White Cemetery, maybe you can find something off of just having that Frank White Cemetery. Maybe it can link you to the other one.
That's a possibility.
Very interesting.
So that's it. Those.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just don't know where they are. These are the only ones that I know of. And like I said, ain't nobody told me about them. I stumbled upon this out here running. I saw that sign from the road and I was like, what? And so I kind of just looked over the hill and I couldn't see nothing. So I walked. I was like, this is crazy.
Was it a long time ago?
Probably within the last year or so.
Yeah, it was years ago.
Maybe 2 years ago, something like that. When I first noticed this out here.
So that's where these cemeteries are probably buried in here like
just
that.
out in the middle of the woods.
So it's going to be kind of impossible to find all these unless we get a map or
I said
something.
we have to find some type of directory.
I'm going to call somebody because I want to know where they are.
That's what I said. It'd be cool to set it up if we can do some research this week and just come back out next Sunday or do it whenever. Keep doing it on every Sunday until we hit them all or something like that.
Yeah,
There's
that
got to
would
be a way to find them.
Yeah. Hey, you know, when we checked in, they didn't even ask about Chris, did they? When we came through the main gate?
No, I told him he was 15.
You told him what?
I told him he was 15.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a 6'15".
He didn't think nothing of it.
Probably about to say 16. He probably let you go anyway. He kept.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were because I got my thing.
I did, but when we stayed in the car, I just said forget it.
Here we go again. Man. This is some rough walking. Whoa. I don't want to make you guys
Oh,
fall.
you fun. He getting stabbed.
Oh, Chris.
I did not know there was thorns down there.
He getting stabbed.
This got hooked.
Whoa. Careful, Fred.
I'm good.
I don't want to pull anybody down with me.
Good.
There we go. I got it. Thank you. All right. That's some deep culvert there. Well, Fred, thank you.
No problem.
I really appreciate it. It's been a fun day. Chris, I'm glad you're here with us. All right, you're going to just leave me here now? I'm just kidding. All right. So let's get in the car. I think we're not going to find those other cemeteries because they're like this one we just came out of, where they're just hidden.
Gotta go put some work in.
Yeah, we got to do some research on it. But that was cool even to see the POW one and this one. Even this one by itself.
Yeah.
That's just crazy that it's out here like that.
You know what's crazy? I said it was one grave, but I never even noticed that sign that said that it was unmarked graves. So who knows how many people are buried over there?
Maybe they added that later.
Possibly. And it said within a 100-foot radius, so not even just in that little square. There's probably people buried outside of that square.
Who's got to go to practice? Is it...
Fred and Chris.
Oh, you got to go too? What time is it? Okay.
That too.
We're done, guys. Thanks again, Fred. You're the
welcome.
best.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
No problem.